Calm. Keep everybody calm. Hello, everybody. It is I, and it is him. It is the cheap. Wow, what's Bob's email? Let me invite Bob. You know his email? Shoot me a text with it if you can, if you have it. If you can get it, shoot me a text. If not, we'll figure it out. We do have a guest coming on, Life of Lego. I sent him an invite at the very last minute just now, so I'm sure he will pop in any time now. If he does, he's more than welcome. If not, we understand. New private window. Let's go to the Brick Fan.
The Brick Fang.
The Brick Fang.
For all the Lego news that you don't want, but we give it to you anyway every month,
Right.
every day.
He's in the car. He's on a mission.
I'm on a mission.
Vic is at the Backstreet Boys. Go figure. What's up, Rex Rogers? What up, Bob? Bobby B. I just asked Cheapy to give me your email so I can send you an invite.
Put it in the chat.
No, Bob, don't put it in the chat. You're gonna put
it in the chat.
Don't do it, Bob. Don't put it in the chat. I thought I would have had it on my, but I don't. If you want to come on tonight, Bob. If not, it's totally fine. Where was I going just now? Oh, the Brick Fan. Share.
Yeah, shoot me a text with your email.
Yes.
Robert.
Shoot him a text.
I thought I had. I'm in the car. I would go look for it. I think I have it somewhere.
Yes. Is this the view he does? All right. Yeah, hit him up. Hit him up. All right, the Brick Fan guys. We do have some news this week. We have. I sent him an invite, super last minute, anonymous. So, because I was totally unprepared for tonight, like usual. So, I'm sure he might show up. It might have went to his spam. I don't know. Life, if you're out there, you might have a spam email from me. So let me know. Oh, there he is. Add to stream. What's up, buddy?
What is up? What is up, gentlemen?
All right, everybody. Our guest of the week, Life of Lego. Check him out on YouTube. I'm gonna find his link right now. We're just about to go over the news. We can use some extra salt, so this is great.
I do have bad news. So I'm not currently at my home.
Yeah.
My phone is like around 25%. I'll try to last as long as I can. Okay.
Oh, it's all good, brother.
All right.
Life of Lego. Let me put your chat up. The dude drops fire videos. He calls out the land members. That's what we love. We keep it real. We don't really buy a.
We don't pander to Lego.
Cheap life. So I'll give us a quick 20-second, 30-second. Take as long as you want. A quick intro. Go ahead.
Well, yeah. So basically, I'm Life of Lego. For anybody who doesn't know me, I put out hot takes and I provide Lego investing tips, and I give a little perspective on the financial aspect about Lego. And somewhere there and there, I drop some castle videos because it's my mistress, but we keep her away sometimes.
Hell yeah! All right, man. Yeah, just threw Donnie. What's up, Donnie? What's up, my man? All right, let me shoot Bobby an invite real quick.
So, Life, let me ask you a question. Do you get a lot? What's the most heat you ever got from one of your videos?
Turn left onto Grand Avenue, State Road 1011.
Most heat, man.
Or like backlash?
Yeah, I would say I gotta think about that one. Because like a lot of my videos are like 50-50. That's just kind of like the nature of the videos. I would think that the one that probably I had the biggest backlash, like even my subscribers were mad at me, was when I took the side of Lego on the UCS gunship. I personally thought a lot of that was overblown drama. And
that was a hot take.
Yeah, that was probably when people like got really pissed off at me. But other than that, like usually it's 50-50. The one that like was a lot in favor of mine was when I trashed Ashen Rat, and a lot of people were on my side about that. I got like 150 subscribers from that video.
I remember when you called them Ashen Rat. I was like, I just chuckled. I was just like, it was so like blunt and perfectly delivered. Just like, yeah, I said that.
Yeah, no, for real. And a lot of people enjoyed that video. And so, yeah, sometimes it's 50-50. Well, not sometimes, most of the time. But sometimes it's going to be like hella people don't like what I said, and a lot of people maybe agree with me. So I push for diversity of thought on my channel. You know, I don't want it to be one hive mind. I always encourage people in Discord to disagree and stuff. And does it sometimes get a little bit aggressive? People debating, sure, but at least you know we're not fake.
Right, exactly. Keeping it real. Tyler from Life Bricks, what is up? Throw out the $1 super sticker. Much appreciated.
What up,
Okay.
Tyler?
Show that. Show the super sticker. I'll just show the super sticker.
Good to
But
see you, Anonymous, in here. Good to see y'all. Good to see you.
going on. So yeah, dude.
I'm glad that you agree, though. There's only 0 good land.
It's so tough because it's like you're right. Like I don't care. You get the set for free. You're gonna have some unconscious bias towards it. I don't know.
You will.
You're not gonna be like, this is dog shit. I don't want it anymore.
Yeah, and that's why Jangbricks. That's actually why Jangbricks decides not to take any free Lego, because it's true. You will have your you'll have like your conscience affected by the fact that you're not experiencing the psychological effect of handing over, let's say, $170 for a justifier. It doesn't hit you. It doesn't hit you at all. But if you're thinking, I'm going to give up $170 for the set, you know, it's going to be way different how you see the set. And there's no way around that. It fundamentally affects how you look at the set.
100%. I look back at all the people that pimped out video, and I was like, you really? That's the hill you want to die on is video? Okay. It's just like that. I don't know. If anybody who legitimately liked video, I'm sorry, it's gone. But I don't know. That was out there. So we do the news on here where we kind of throw some salt on all the upcoming stuff, and especially Lego ideas, because everything gets 10,000 supporters. It feels like, you know, Tyler, I don't agree with that. There's sets I'd hate if I got for free. I'd still hate.
Well, Tyler, think about this. Think about this one. Think about a set that you have mixed feelings about, though. Not a set that you're emphatically hating or loving it. Talk about a set that maybe you have mixed feelings about. Because when you have mixed feelings, it only takes a little bit of pushing that way or this way to like it or dislike it. And so that psychological effect could push you in the territory of saying, I don't think the justifier is really worth that much money, you know?
Yeah, for me, that's the world map. If you sent me the world map, I'd probably still not. I would like, this is a terrible build. I don't want to build this thing.
Right, and there's going to be some sets where nothing will change your thoughts because you dislike it so much or you like it so much.
Yeah, it's just that one's a rough one. Land halls are the worst. Yeah, look what I got for free. Look what Lego Group sent me. The idea is A-Team Van got 10,000 supporters, so it'll join the long-growing list of sets that will never get made eventually. I don't know.
Cool.
I know Cheap Ass loves the A-Team.
Needs to be made into a set.
I don't know.
Needs to. Awesome. Look at it.
All right, Indiana Jones. So you provide some investment advice. So we also like making money with Lego. Indiana Jones is coming back as a hot theme. It was a hot theme when it was gone, except for the Crystal Skull sets. I don't think they did super well.
If you look at a Holland Ball video like 3 years ago, I called it.
He called Indiana Jones coming back. Yeah, they're gonna milk every cash they can. So like, what's your take on like the rumored, or not the rumored, like the comeback sets, like the waves of Harry Potter right now? All those mid-level Harry Potter sets, I don't feel are gonna do crazy in retirement, but like maybe the big one like Diagon Alley probably would be the best bet.
So, do you want my first thoughts on Indiana Jones or like the stuff about Harry Potter?
No, Indiana Jones. I was using Harry Potter as an example. Like, if you think these Indiana Jones sets, once they're gone, would be good buys?
Yeah. So, I'll talk about first this. I'm a bit worried about what the secondary market's going to look like now on that old vintage Indiana Jones stuff that's being recreated, because you have to think about it now when they are, because I think they're recreating a lot of the old sets, right?
They probably would. I didn't see the list. Is there a list? Let's go to Promo Bricks real quick.
I think they're recreating the temple, like the Egyptian one.
They're creating the plane, the Temple of Doom, and I think the Flying V. I think the Flying Wing.
That's it. Yeah. So, like, for example, if I'm an investor in Lego Indiana Jones, like the old stuff, I'm going to feel a bit worried because that's going to take away the exclusivity and how limited it is. Because now people don't have to spend. Is it $100 for the Mahajarat, the Doom, the high Doom priest?
Not sure. Oh, the minifigure itself, it's probably up there. Everything's inflated on the minifigure market.
Yeah, so let's assume he's like $100. With this new set being recreated, you don't have to go and buy that old one now. So that's going to take away its value. So if I'm an investor in Lego Indiana Jones, I'm feeling a little bit scared right now about my investments, because if it's not sealed or something, then it's possibly looking like a loss. We kind of saw this happen with the UCS Millennium Falcon, I think 2007 one. It loses its exclusivity because there is another rendition of it,
Right.
And so I would be a little bit worried if I'm an investor in Lego Indiana Jones. I think it's a risky asset to hold.
The
You mean
old
like
stuff,
all,
yep.
all the other regular Millennium Falcons? You mean there's no resale on like the original Millennium Falcon and then the second release and then the third release and then the fourth release?
So there will always be resale, but you're going to start seeing diminishing returns too, and also the original one lost its value for the Millennium Falcon, right? So I'm saying right here, if I'm a holder of Lego Indiana Jones, I'm feeling a little bit scared because my investment is not going to be as exclusive now, because there's going to be renditions that are now remade.
I want to see what the original one's going for on eBay now.
What up, Bob?
Bobby B? Bobby B, welcome.
Yo, what's up, everyone? How's everyone doing?
Let me get a charger real quick. I'll be right back. Let's say.
Yeah,
I'll be
you
right
got it, boss.
How's everyone
101.
feeling today?
Well, pretty good. The Yankees had a
Wonderful.
good statement victory today, so
Wonderful.
wonderful. So here's a great look. He was talking about. Donnie, do you think older people will go after that older one just for nostalgia? I don't know, man. Nostalgia's a tough one. If you're into nostalgia, you're gonna be in some money pits, because like if you can fight off that nostalgia factor, you can do pretty well. But like, so the old UCS Falcon, I remember someone offered me like 15. I was offered to buy one for $1,400, I think, back in like 2014 maybe, and I'm glad I passed. But like, look at it now; it's down to $900. This is like what, a $2,000 set used at its peak, $2,500 used.
It was up there.
Brand new sealed, still kicking ass. Brand new sealed, which you would hope so,
But I've seen. I mean, look, just recently I saw the new UCS Falcon at my flea market for $500.
It's tough, but this is like a great example of what the Lego Group can do to older sets. We had 810 used, so it's still holding some value used, but it's nowhere near where it was before that remake came out.
No, not at all.
And I think he was saying like with the older sets returning to a lower value. Like look at like Harry Potter. Like you think the old Shrieking Shack on like I'm gonna buy that piece of crap anymore? Like that was the only Shrieking Shack we had. Now we don't have it. Now we're getting a new one. So I mean, with that, I don't know. But Indiana Jones rumored to come back in summer of 2023, doing the Fighter Chain, Escape from the Lost Tomb, Temple of Doom, and a couple more sets, and 5 other new sets. Maybe I'm not 100%. Let's see.
With a higher price point too.
With the higher, we can't forget about the higher price point.
Right.
A lot of hashtag Goon Squad in the chat. That's all right. West Coast Bricks, what's up? Sawyer Brick. Sometimes the price gets too high. It's tough. I mean, Lego's definitely pretty rough with their price increases right now. I bought this last round of double VIP. I cashed in a Lego gift card finally and bought the boutique hotel because the price was going up. So I figured, you know what, I got to get one now before I'm not paying $230 for it. So I cashed in a gift card, got it for 100 something, and it's upstairs. I didn't open it yet. I probably won't open it from there a little bit. But the Lego Ideas Golden Trumpet Tree with Park Bench achieves 10,000 supporters. Another one on the list. We do have some Office news right there. Bob, Office fan, yes, no?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
So you as a on the fence Office fan, what do you think of this set?
Let me see here. I mean, it looks like you get a lot of figs.
15.
How much is it? How much are they asking for it?
130.
I'd do it.
Life?
I don't
15
give a crap
figs?
about. I don't give a crap about that set.
No? Right on?
I'm sorry. I'm just straight up.
Dude, that's what we want. We want that. That's how I feel about most of the shows. But I do like The Office. I think I will definitely get that one day. Probably wait for Amazon sale, but definitely not a day one for me. Good amount of figs. No Andy Bernard.
I mean, and that's the thing. Like, I mean, you'll pay $150 for a set that only has like 3 or 4 figs. This you're getting 15.
Yeah.
Right. So for me, I mean, to me, it's a good value.
You have to like the show though too. If you don't like the show,
Yeah, I mean,
buy the set.
I think
That's
it's a great. I think it's a great investing opportunity for people who decide to go down that avenue too. I mean, the perennial nature of the show will always have a long-standing fanhood to it,
Yeah.
and I think you get great value for what you're buying. I'm not a fan of the show, so I don't care for it. But if I'm a fan of the show, dude, that's an amazing value. Like you said,
Right.
you get so many minifigures.
Exactly.
I think the price per piece count is pretty good too, considering inflation. And
Let's see.
yeah,
I think it's over the. It's like 1,100 parts or something. Yeah, 1164. So
yeah. And how much is the price?
120.
120.
I mean,
Which is-
come on.
Yeah, you can't go wrong. Whether you're a fan of the
Yeah.
show or not, you can't go wrong.
I'm not a fan of the show, but I will say that's a god tier level set. Considering the times we live in with the financial aspects of Lego, the
Yeah.
value you're getting back, the fanhood that it's that it's being marketed towards, how many minifigures you get, how many exclusive pieces you get. That set is a god tier set. I think it's a great set.
The minifigures look pretty damn good, but definitely wait for an Amazon sale. Everything, like that's why I picked up the Central Perk, the 2 copies of that. It was like $50 or $40 on Amazon. So if you're not a day oneer, always wait.
So let me ask you this: what was your guys' favorite television set? Like television theme set?
I think for me, it's going to be The Office because I don't really care for Seinfeld. I don't really care for Friends. Definitely don't care for Queer Eye.
What about Simpsons? The
I
Simpsons.
was gonna say Simpsons House is definitely number
Okay,
one.
see, I didn't put The Simpsons in this category. I think like the diorama style. I like The Simpsons house is pretty legit. And
Yeah.
the Quickie Mart's legit. as well.
Quick pretty good too.
Yeah, Simpsons House is definitely one of my favorites. If not definitely my favorite of all of them.
But this is definitely my favorite of the TV show ideas
Like
lines.
the
I guess.
sitcoms, I guess.
Let's
Which one?
see. What?
I said of the sitcom era, the
Yeah.
icon.
Yeah.
'Cause the Central Perk set is still out, right? That's still.
Yeah.
Oh, Depic Gaming says Life of Lego is so cute. Look at that. You guys have a lot of fans in the chat. A lot of Life of Lego Goon Squad in the chat. Much love to all y'all. Welcome. Harry Potter Hogwarts Grand Staircase is live on the shop because it won't be live during double VIP. They don't want to do that for us, but you can buy this with 130. Yep.
Is it
$130?
okay, I was seeing speculation of 180, so that's 180's wrong.
I think so. It looks like it said 130. Let's go to offers and sale.
I thought it was going to be a bigger set.
All I see right now is a mini Hogwarts, a mini Dumbledore. Hang on.
That's like the poly bag, right?
What's live on the Lego shop? Apparently you can get the Harry Potter staircase with Harry Potter purchases of 130 until July
A
31st.
224 piece set for 130.
You get a free gift. So if you go to Harry Potter,
Yeah.
see what's in the stock.
So this is a PSA to anybody who's interested in investing in these promotional items. Now, this is not advice. You're free to do whatever you want, but it may be beneficial for you to consider this. Having so many gift with purchases hit the market, it may be beneficial to let the market mellow out more, because what we saw with the Aunt Bureau's kitchen. What was the
Aunt Peru?
Aunt Peru? Yeah, let's just say Aunt Peru. The aunt gift with purchases, right? The market was really hot like the first day or two when that set dropped on the secondary market, and it really, really cooled off, and it stabilized around, I think, like $30-$40. It may have gone up from now, but it may be helpful for you to not buy in super high like the first day this gift with purchase drops. And so you should take that into consideration if you decide to invest in gift with purchases. Just saying.
That blue milk Luke is still hot though. Still selling for like $60-$70. The poly bag.
Right, but it was actually 120, 130 like that first day or two.
Yeah, it was insane.
It still came in a $60 game or $80 game, so it's still most of that extra was the price. But I don't think this is live because I checked on this window here and on my actual Lego account, and I'm not getting the Grand Staircase added to my cart, so I don't know what's up with that. Keep an eye on that. Lego Ideas, Sony Walkman achieved 7,000 supporters. They're just throwing these out there. This is like they're just throwing these out there. These are just all over the place. I feel like, it's a good looking build, but I don't know, not for me.
I mean, everything will be under the Icon series. So
This is well before my time, kind of. I don't have Walkmans.
Is the Walkman
You're
cassette Lego? Is the
What's
Walkman cassette Lego?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Is it?
Yeah, it looks like it's
Nice.
all maybe some
Yeah,
sticker.
it's
I
a
don't know.
Sony Walkman.
Lego. It teased The Office and we saw it. Lego store shuts down 81 Russian stores. Totally forgot they're still over there. Lego Ideas Chinese Garden achieves 10,000 supporters. That's pretty rad looking.
Wow, that's a beautiful set.
Yeah, that's looks like a lot of interesting Yarg. All these fucking cookies. A lot of interesting builds there. A little
You don't like
elevated
cookies?
Dude, every
Just
site I go
eat
on-
them, BR. Eat those cookies.
I love
Wow,
cookies.
that set's beautiful.
That's a rad set right there.
Isn't it the same thing as like the Lantern Festival? Looks like.
A little more open water.
Could you imagine having that set with the light up kit? That would look beautiful.
some lights in the water and the tree? The tree is epic right there.
Right.
Very sweet. Very sweet.
Life of Lego. Do you know if Lego lost the battle with Light My Bricks for their light kits?
Keep left to stay on
Oh, I'm not aware if they had some legal dispute. Did they?
Yeah, so Lego
Yeah,
was
like-
rumored to have their own lights, but then what was it cheap? The guy was like suing them or something. The guy who like they
Yes, suing them for the design of their product that they were pushing out.
love Jesse.
Wow.
I think they reached out to that guy to like consult and
was
build
sorta
it for him.
based off of his design.
If I was
Yeah.
Lego, I would just try to buy them out, honestly.
Yeah, they won't do that because they don't have any money, so they gotta raise their prices while they build billion-dollar factories. But whatever. Lego Imperial Light
okay.
Cruise Juice is on sale. Anybody pick this up on Amazon Prime? It's like the only good thing I think I saw on Prime Day.
What up, chat? What up, chat?
So it's 30% off. Cheap. Did you get one, Bob? Bob, I know you're a big Star Wars
Yeah.
guy. Lego Star Wars guy.
I got mine 50% off.
No.
Good for you. Life. Do you mess with any Amazon Prime Day sales?
No, I've just been buying vintage Lego. I've just been acquiring a lot of vintage Lego.
Vintage. Nice. Very nice.
Yeah, sell me your Watto.
Lego Video K-pop concert was on Prime Day. Crap. Lego Ideas update. Blah blah blah. Motorized Lighthouse supposed to be coming out soon. They got backlog projects. The Lighthouse, the foosball table, which is I don't know why they picked that, but whatever. The Office, the A-frame cabin, which I'm looking forward to. This is another one I don't know why they did. I know why they did it, but Life thoughts on this set right here. The BTS Dynamite Ideas set.
I know it's really easy to hail a set, but I see the set as a great opportunity for Lego to expand in a market they haven't really got their toes wet in. So, I mean, it just makes sense, and it could still be a great investing opportunity considering how prominent BTS is and will continue to be in culture across the world. Because I know that South Korea modified some of their laws because they actually have laws in South Korea that would usually derail and break up these boy bands, and they have to
Really?
do military service. Yeah, they have to do military service, and that's why they've always been like new K-pop stars in the scene. And once they get broken up, it's kind of hard to go back to your old heights when you have to serve for like 2 years. But I know that some of the laws have been changed, and so BTS won't be breaking up anytime soon. And yeah, it's a great opportunity for Lego to delve into a deeper market, and maybe for people to make a quick buck off some really passionate K-pop fans because they're very passionate.
So are you in the quick flip or long term hold? How are you just do both?
I only believe in long-term holding this product because the nature of the market is it's too shaky and stuff, and I just believe in holding this stuff long term. I mean, eventually you have to sell, but I'll see from then, and I just see the value of Lego growing as a collectible commodity to continue as the Lego market expands, as the Lego company gets bigger, as nostalgia gets even crazier for some of these sets. And yeah, that's why I mean, everyone teach their own, you know. If you don't believe in Lego investing, that's fine, you know. I'm not saying to put your whole life savings into it, but hey, I don't know, chuck a couple $100 into a fun little hobby project and see your money grow. I mean, I don't think it's that crazy.
I'll tell you real quick. I paid off a good chunk of my student loans after college by flipping Lego. Like,
Yeah.
powered through it, and I finished my student loans like in 2018. I graduated in 2013, so or maybe
Yeah.
2016, I don't remember. But they were gone pretty quick thanks to the power of Lego, thrift stores, Facebook, Craigslist, all that.
Yes. Yep.
I love Speed Champions for flipping.
Keep
Speed
left.
Champions
Stay
are a fantastic theme for investing and just in general. I love Speed Champions.
Now
Yeah,
that they're having licensed movies.
Continue on East Roosevelt
I
Boulevard.
definitely need to diversify because most of my Lego investments are in Star Wars. But I think that the Lego Star Wars theme is gold. I think they're the king of investing, honestly.
It's really tough for me, who's someone I'm not. Are you big into Star Wars? Like, do you know a lot of the lore and like the
Yeah.
hot fig? I don't know any of that, so it's like I wouldn't know like what's going to be a promising fig or.
Mm.
I'm an original trilogy fan, and even that's like dwindling with my Star Wars interest. But like, you're right, Star Wars is like a really, if you know how to strike it right, you can make some serious money
Yeah.
on Star Wars.
I personally don't really believe like in the whole to the moon stuff with Lego Star Wars. I know that's quite popular, but considering the current markets right now, I don't think people are so keen to be dumping so much money into Lego right now. I will buy during any economic trend and cycle, but I think the idea of being able to quickly flip Lego in like the next month or a week is kind of gone. I think that market did exist maybe a year or a year and a half ago, but I've definitely seen the markets cool on a lot of themes. Even Star Wars has cooled down a bit, and there's not as many buyers as there once were. So that's something to take into consideration.
Yeah, it's getting thinner. Bob, I know you're not a primary Lego fan, Bob, but like, what's your favorite thing that Nostalgia Lego has done that you've seen?
I mean, I'm a big DC guy, so
Okay.
anything like DC related, I'm all in on. I will say that I did have the C-Cal back in the day,
Ooh, okay.
courtesy of Cheap Ass Bricks, and that was a great build actually. So I thought that was a pretty cool one. But yeah, DC is my jam.
It's a shame that they've just been so ignored by Lego.
I know,
Yes.
and DC's been ignored by Warner Brothers even. So everyone's been ignoring DC.
Besides Batman, DC does nothing for me. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, you know what it is? I'm a big Superman fan,
Yeah.
and I wish they had more Superman sets.
Hmm.
I feel like they
That,
really,
that stuff that I would collect. I had a bunch of Batman sets in the past, but Superman is where I'm at. And if they had more, like I said, if they had more Superman sets, I'd be all in on them.
they need to do the house from Smallville, with a little truck and scene like that. That'd be a good Superman tie-in
Yeah.
set. Speaking of not Speed Champions, but the new Camaro was announced on July 12th. This is coming out August 1st. 1,458 pieces, retail for 169 USD. I'm not really a big car guy, so I don't really mess with a lot of these bigger car sets. I do like the Speed Champions though. But what do you see in these larger build car sets, Life?
They're definitely a new and growing market. I think that they have great opportunity for people to make some money down the line. A bit risky though, because the whole I think car thing is a phenomenon of the past maybe 2 years, right? In this size, in this size, right? I think the first one was like the Porsche.
I think the Technic Porsche, and then I think the first one in this system was the blue Mustang. I could be wrong. That Mustang, I think,
Yeah.
was the first one in the system, but definitely the Technic Porsche, definitely that orange Porsche flew through the barrier on that.
Yeah, I think it's like I think it's definitely a riskier investment, in my own opinion. And going back to Star Wars, the reason why I believe Star Wars is the king of Lego investing is because it's a tried and true theme with continuous attention and a fan base, right?
Yep.
It's never going away.
Yeah, it will
Star
never
Wars
go.
is never going away.
Will there be as much demand for these very in-depth models 5, 10, 15 years down the line? I don't know.
It's a great point on the timeline. So what's the longest you'll hold a Lego set? Like, because like if you were holding the basket on anything that could get remade, like say you had some original UCS Falcons or the Taj Mahal, that was a weird one that got remade randomly.
You would lost so much money if someone went like full in on that set.
What's like a timeline? 5 years? Like, do you have an established? Okay, 5 years after retirement, I'm offloading this, no matter where it is. Or are you gonna like sell half at 5 or something? Or
I think like how you're able to approximate if something is worth holding very like longer than others, it's consider the exclusivity of the pieces in the set. Now, if a set like the Taj Mahal has a bunch of pieces that don't require, unique molds and stuff, it's at risk of being reproduced again later down the line. But if you're holding maybe a Jango Fett Slave 1 from 2003 that has a mold like the Jango Fett helmet mold that's been long discontinued, the whole yellow Star Wars minifigure thing, long discontinued. A lot of the parts on the Slave 1 are long discontinued. That's an indicator that it's safer to hold long term. But having pieces that are not so exclusive for a set lend it to being riskier to being reproduced down the line, if that makes sense.
That's great. Great point. What about like so Clowar points out the R2D2? That was a somewhat quick turnaround. Cause I remember when did that retire? 2014, maybe 2015,
Mm-hmm.
and then for back out in 2021 or 2022.
Yeah,
That-
you're talking about. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not too knowledgeable about that sets like price trend, but I would be interested to see how the remake, impacted its price and long-term price.
That'll be one to keep an eye on. Upcoming Hocus Pocus house going to be coming out. Lego Ideas, they picked that.
Womp,
Excited.
womp.
Womp womp. I like it. I mean, my wife likes Hocus Pocus, so it'll be a fun one to build. Get the brick ass. The big Technic sets, the big Technic vehicles, good investments, right? I think that's a very specific buyer who's going to have enough money
Yeah.
to buy that type of set. So I think that's like like your architecture line. Your big Technic sets are for not simple, but specific buyer. Not like you're not going to sell a $700 Technic set to a 13-year-old unless their parents are loaded or something. I don't know.
I mean, that Porsche on the resale market sells for like $600-700 sealed.
Mm-hmm.
The
Just what-
GT3. So I mean,
Shop-
but I
Well,
don't
what's
see
up?
them selling a $400 Ferrari set. You're gonna hold it for 2 years and then what? Sell it for $500-600?
I mean, if you can make a margin, you got to tell what kind of margin you want to make.
You
if
also
you're
have to
happy
consider seller fees, tax, and all that.
and shipping. Shipping on the big sets is a pain in the butt, and you got always the risk of getting scammed. I feel like you're more likely to get scammed if you're selling online on a larger value set than a
Yeah.
a $40 set. You're
Yeah,
trying
you
to.
have to approximate. Yeah, you have to approximate for sure for scammers, low lives, and all that.
Yeah, it's terrible. This GW, this is all old news. Gravity Sky got 10,000 supporters. Ideas, a bunch of review. We know it's the house. Reported Lego prices increased via Barnes & Noble. So I think we're pretty much caught up. So let's get off the screen share. The upcoming Lego price increase. August 1st, there's a bunch of sets that are going to be going up. Do you think Lego was justified, not justified, or just I don't know. I have a mixed feeling about retroactively raising the prices on sets for older sets. I can see if they did all new sets, kind of, I'd be like, okay, it would be less noticeable. But the fact they're going back and upping the price on certain sets kind of ticked me off.
That's bad. That's all bad. Increasing the prices for those sets that are already on shelves. I don't think consumers are going to be happy about that at all.
Let me ask you: is this for all Lego sets that are currently on the shelf, or is this like for specific
No, it's
older sets?
specific sets. I can pull up the
Yeah,
list
then
real
that's
quick.
It's
BS.
only limited to our knowledge, though, of Barnes and Noble's price increases. So they haven't announced company wide, and that was something I've been making a point of in some of my videos. If you go back, I just really don't like the lack of transparency between the Lego company and its consumer base. If they could go into depth, I know there's limitations because they don't want to reveal all of their factory productions and everything that's going on there. But at least they had a message, are able to tell the community exactly what's going on. It would be able to at least be a little bit more palatable. But us being left in the dark, it's just utterly ridiculous.
And what are they
I just-
blaming it on? What are they blaming it on?
Inflation.
Inflation.
That's what people are saying.
But how can you
But
blame it on inflation when you're only raising prices on certain sets?
No, but I love it
Others.
that they came out with their financial statement showing that they're
Raking
how
in
profitable
profit.
they are, and then they said they're going to build a $1 billion factory in Virginia, and then they're like, oh, and by the way, we're raising all the set prices, current and upcoming sets, 25%. I was like, okay,
Clown
Nice.
Town. We'll see. But I like so Bob, for example, the rumor was the boutique hotel was going from 200 to 230. So I put an order in during double VIP using the gift card to get one finally. 'Cause usually I don't buy the modular. If I don't buy it day one, I usually just wait till I get it used because everything shows up.
I mean,
Facebook
here's the
eventually.
thing. I mean, Coldwater makes a good point, right? Like he's like, well, its manufacturing costs are rising because of inflation, right? That makes sense,
Yeah.
right? If you're doing it across the board on every set that you have out there, but if they're cherry picking certain sets that they're raising prices on, that's not due to inflation.
So to address two things, one, an attributable cause for not increasing prices for all sets is that those sets that are having their prices increase are still being manufactured. Sets that don't have any more manufacturing going on for it
Mhm.
are not having their prices increase because there's no increased production cost. Maybe you could argue shipping, something like that,
Right.
but that's probably why that's happening. But second
Sure.
of all, to individual in the chat, I think all of us here understand how inflation intimately impacts the Lego company. And we're not sitting here saying that they should not raise their prices. Of course, they should raise their prices to a degree. But the
Yeah.
degree of some of these price increases are absolutely exorbitant. Some of them are egregious. Like some of them are like 28, 31% on some of these Technic sets. I mean, it's mind-boggling to see the actual rate of inflation for a lot of these sets, and that's what people are pissed off about.
Wasn't it the castle that's coming out rumored to be 350? Now it's 400, right?
Yeah, I think that's correct.
I think that was one of them. That castle's pretty sweet, though. You said you're a castle guy, so you pumped for that one?
Yeah. Even though as many problems as the set has, I think for reasons I won't really explore too in depth, I think it's a beautiful looking set. I think it pays great homage to past factions, and I'm excited to see if Lego takes Lego Castle to another step besides just having a one-off set, maybe 3-set theme, 4-set theme.
That'd be nice. Bob, have you seen the new Lego castle coming out?
No,
Let me show it off real quick.
no, but Donnie has a good point. Maybe we need to see a 30% increase in our wages
Oh, that's,
to
that's-
offset the cost of inflation.
yes, just print the money, baby.
Print it, baby.
No, I don't want that one. I want this
What
one.
up,
Lego
dude? What
castle.
up?
Wow. Lego upcoming August 8th now. That was August 1st, but August
Oh, that's
8th
nice.
currently. Yeah, it's a 90th anniversary. I am a sucker for box art, and the box art definitely nailed it.
That's sick.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's sick.
Yeah, it's
It's huge. 4,500 pieces.
400 smackaroos. You get, I think, I don't know, 18, 20 figs, something like that. It's up there in the fig count.
You don't
get
have this set already?
No, I'm not a member of LAN. I didn't say enough good things on my channel about them to.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not in LAN. Some of those LAN members work hard, but overall as a whole program, I'm not involved.
Nah, it looks pretty sweet.
It's freaking sweet. It's coming out August 8th, Bob. You can get yours for $400 at the Lego store.
I will
wanted
start
a
saving my
dragon.
shekels.
Start saving your shekels. So life, big sets like that, like Disney Castle. What's your expectation on the big Disney Castle? Because I'm thinking about getting a couple more of the sealed ones. I only have one used one right now.
I would just use kind of a template. Obviously, you have to make your own decision, but one that may be smart is considering the template of how many pieces do you think are going to be exclusive for the set?
I never looked at that before like that. It's a great way to look at it.
Yeah, it's definitely to avoid a predicament like the Taj Mahal. That's a beautiful example of people getting hosed because there's not enough exclusive pieces. And
Wins those little turntables, white turntables, like 200 of them in that set.
But I see the Disney products, Disney and Lego, increasing over time. I think people's expectations should be a little bit tempered, though, with Lego investing. We saw a ferocious increase in price, and it's going to take a while, for a lot of these prices to gradually increase over time, considering the broader markets. And all I will say with Lego Disney is I think it's a great investing opportunity. I think it holds a lot of great things, awesome fan base, to buy up everything, rabid fans for real. And I think that the Disney train set sells for pretty now, right?
So that was one. First off, I want to say congrats to Minifig Collector on a good bill of health. Very happy to hear that. The Disney Castle, I picked up 3 of them on Black Friday, whenever it was on sale. One for myself. I got one for Fick, who's not on tonight. And then I flipped one early, like a goon, because I was just trying to do that quick flip. I made like 50, $40 on it. Got the GWP and points. But now you're right. On Amazon, it's like 6 something, I think. And I was like, now I'll never open my sealed one. I have my sealed one here, and I'm like, nope, not gonna build it. I bought it to build it, didn't build it. Now it's not open.
I think
Right.
the mini Disney Castle is a good investment opportunity.
The $40 one, yeah, $6.79 on Amazon for the Disney train station, which
Yeah.
is that's a set that was crapped on. I feel when it was out.
Especially because the Haunted Mansion, the mini Haunted Mansion, and they're going to keep on making them. I think the Disney Castle is going to be good in the long-term investment game.
The micro scale one, yeah, it's. I have one for now, just to have. But do you have any sets you buy to build yourself and never build them? They get so high up in value, it's just like nope, not cracking those seals.
That's kind of happened. I did that a lot. Like a year ago, I bought a lot of sealed product, and my idea what my reasoning why I bought the sealed product was that it's slightly a bit more expensive, than some of these open products. So I enjoy the experience of opening them up and getting some nostalgia back, right?
Mhm.
And they have increased a bunch in price, and now I'm very disincentivized from actually cracking them open now.
It's just, yeah. Sometimes you sleep too long, and it's like, oh, it's like the roller. I did that with the roller coaster. I have the OG roller coaster, which I still might build one day, just because I liked it. But I'm sure that's going up there
I have a
now.
used one for you, BR.
See? What a guy! What a guy! Just right in the wallet. You know where to hit me. What else do I have sealed that I never opened? Oh, Ninjago City Docks. Got that for like 100 something on Amazon. Thanks to Brooklyn, there was a super sale.
Who has
And,
the OG Watto figure?
Cheap Ass probably has one. I think I have.
I have 2 of them.
He probably has 2. Yeah, Cheap Ass has more than that.
You should sell me one.
Sell him one. Who will? He'll make you a deal.
I'll tell you what.
He'll
All right,
make
I'll
you
buy
an
one.
offer you can't refuse.
Message me after the show.
Absolutely. He loves. He's a minifigure. Anything you need, you just hit him up. He probably has.
He's like your local dealer.
Exactly. Local online dealer. Minifigures, sets, obscure items. He finds them all.
If you need something, he'll get it.
No, Ninjago City. Yeah, I actually just picked up a used Ninjago City Garden, so my sealed one is now safe.
That crap is crazy to me. Now that's the sleeper. That is the sleeper Lego investment of all time, in my opinion.
The gardens or the Ninjago City, the OG one?
Like the garden line, like with
The whole big Ninjago. Yeah.
sleeper. Those are the sleeper Lego investments of all time, in my opinion.
That was the Black Friday. It was like the Disney Castle, original Ninjago City, and I didn't buy any Ninjago Cities. I bought the train.
Those
I
have
think-
been crazy.
I think Apocalypseburg was a sleeper, really, because
Ooh.
of that one fig.
That's another one. Bought to build, got it sealed, and now it's sitting there in a box gathering dust.
Crazy.
Helicarrier was like that for Coldwater. Couldn't bring himself to open the Helicarrier. How is that doing? Let me look that up.
The Marvel one?
Yeah, Bricklink. I go to Bricklink for that one. Helicarrier. So what were you a Lego fan as a kid? Obviously, like most of us are. Then you grew up and you gotten fascinated by the thought of selling some Lego stuff. 'Cause I know some people don't sell any Lego. I'm like, dude, how do you not sell some stuff? Like,
Yeah. What happened with me, like how I kind of got into the financial aspect of Lego, is that I pretty much bought everything I've ever wanted, like from a collector point of view. So I'm a person where like I have to have goals.
Yeah.
And when I kind of bought pretty much everything I've ever wanted, I think the only thing I don't have that I truly want is the ATOT Republic dropship set.
that one is.
I think that's like the only set I'm truly missing now in my collection.
I have one.
He has one. You have one for sale, right? Cheap.
Yeah, I have one in a bulk bin that I have to put together, but it's there.
Yeah. So you're about to make a Watto deal and an ATOT deal.
So besides that,
That's that.
I have to have goals, right? And
Yep.
so I was like, well, why don't I just kind of start acquiring sets and buying minifigures? And so that's what I do now. Like, I think I bought like 10 of the OG Kashyyyk Scout Trooper minifigures just because I was like, I think these Cologne people are fanatics. They buy everything. It came out in 2004 or whatever, and an expensive set and never been reproduced, nor will it ever be reproduced again. So I just bought like 10 of those just for the memes. And I think they're like $100 now.
Is that the blue box with Vader on it? Those ones you're talking about?
The OG Kashyyyk Scout Trooper with the light up Mace Windu.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because they shifted to the new print on that one, but those ones are pretty sweet. Anytime I find those, I buy a lot of bulk bins, and
That's
every
awesome.
time I like get clone troopers, I hoard clone troopers or stormtroopers and Kashyyyk troopers. Everything else I'll try to move from, but those
So
are always the best.
something you may like then. I have like 40 of the printed leg stormtroopers from the Imperial Inspection set.
Ooh,
You know what I'm talking about?
think I do. Is that the first ones I got the printed legs, like with the remake, kind of?
The 2003 one.
Let me look it up. Imperial Inspection. Oh snap! Oh, with the old helmet. Oh shit! No, I don't remember these ones. I don't think I've ever
He's like,
seen them.
He's like, I'll take 10.
Take 30. Those are pretty.
They're hard
bad.
to get. They're hard to get now.
Wow, 25 on Bricklink.
Yeah.
Is that the Whatnot effect on Bricklink right now? You're seeing that everywhere. Whatnot. I know you do a video on that on Whatnot with the gambling kind of.
Yeah. I mean, I like Whatnot. This isn't. It's not financial advice because we're not talking about investing, but do not be a sucker and go into M&R Productions, these big name Lego YouTubers, and spend double, triple on a minifigure. Don't be a fool. I'm talking to the chat, by the way. I know you guys know.
I know.
But it's like, don't be an idiot just so M&R Productions can say your name and be like, oh my God, Timmy, you got the clone trooper that you just spent like $30 on that you could have bought for $8 off Bricklink. I've seen that happen a lot.
It's and no shade on those guys for getting those prices. Good for them.
Oh yeah,
but,
get your money.
you could, if you're gonna bid $35 to enter into a raffle ticket for a duck boat race to maybe win something, you got
so dumb.
But if you want to get some crazy pick 2 minifigures, go check me out on Whatnot. You can do whatever you want for pick 2. That's what I find the most fun doing. I did one auction selling Star Wars figs. It wasn't great. I mean, it was okay, but it definitely I was just starting out, so I didn't get as high as I thought I would, but it was still fun. But I like doing the pick 2 just to move a bunch of random minifigures that I don't sell at all. The Bricklink number on that minifigure is SW0122, Donnie. Donnie's a big Bricklink seller. So it's Cold War. We got some good resellers in the chat. Bricks Chris in the chat. What's going on, my friend?
Yeah, we do.
A lot of good people, a lot of good knowledge in the chat. Donnie sells on Bricklink. He was so Whatnot. They kind of Whatnotted Donnie out of there. Cold Water sells Bricklink, Amazon.
Bunch of Lego addicts in here.
Lego ass we love. Who else did I see in the chat? Brooklyn is a Whatnot, Bricklink guy, eBay guy. I like Macari. Macari was my jam, and then Whatnot kind of slowed that down for me. And I was like, man, come on now.
Well, that definitely has the Whatnot effect on it.
Yeah, because I was getting
I
decent
used to
money
get,
from
I used to get deals on there left or right, and now it's like nothing.
So where do you sell most of your stuff, Life? You a local guy, online guy?
I don't sell as often because I just hold right now. But when I did sell, I kind of just sold direct to people. Like a lot of because I'm not like a big Lego YouTuber or anything, but I have a sizable community, you know.
Absolutely.
And so I would just put on my Instagram or my Discord, be like, hey, you guys want this? I'll sell it to you. I'll dock it down maybe $20 or something like that. And that's just kind of how I've sold like everything. I had like all the OG like UCS sets, like the OG Hoth Speeder and the X-Wing, and sold those to the community. And I think I've probably sold like Jabba Sail Barge and a couple of those. Like I just kind of do it direct to my fan base, really. That's
the best way to do it because there's no fees. You're pretty much just, hey, who wants this? This is the price. You're not gonna get beat up on that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You get a win-win. You're supporting your own community. You're getting them some great deals and sets.
Mm-hmm.
They're not, they won't overpay somewhere else.
True.
This is one of our weekly LAA meetings, Lego Addicts Anonymous. That's a great one. Although
hey,
I will
what's
say,
up, Todd? How you been? I've not seen you in a while, man.
Goon Troll Leader Todd, what's up, my man? I will say my Lego addiction has been slowing down over the past few months. I don't know if it's just the summer stuff or I'm just kind of getting it to the point where Lego is just not really grabbing my attention as much as it used to on like new sets.
Yeah, I've been on record saying like I'm pretty much done buying like retail Lego, unless it's like a really good deal. But other than that, I'm just kind of an advocate of vintage Lego, really.
Dude, I love 90s Lego. That was my jam, 90s Lego. But I got out of Lego like in 2007, 2008, I think. When I was a little older, I got out of it. I didn't sell anything, but I just got boxed up. I missed like the Statue of Liberty. I think that was out right when I was ending, but I missed all the modulars original, but now I went back and got them all because those are pretty sweet.
Dude, those got so expensive, like sealed.
Yeah, I have sealed Town Hall and a sealed Grand Emporium and a bunch of newer ones. Those are my oldest ones I have sealed. Goon Trolley or Todd is grub hubbing. Good for you, man. Get that hustle going, Goon.
Make the bread.
Johnny G, 90s Legos are hot. 90s Legos are hot. It's so funny because like if a new Lego set comes out and it's open back, I'll trash it so bad. But like looking back at the 90s sets, they're all open back. It's just like I like those, but not the new ones. I don't know why.
Yeah. Have you guys looked into like the Cloud City Boba Fett? How crazy the price is on that figure?
Okay, so I want to like I'm a Reddit guy. I'm on Star Wars Reddit. I'm on Lego Reddit. Lego Star Wars Reddit.
Overpriced.
I feel like so many people are finding them. Like, dude, are people just literally printing fake ones of these right now? Like, how do you know? How do you know?
I wouldn't touch that figure with the 1,000-foot pole. Like, I bought mine for $200 back before it got like really popular.
That's believable. $200. I saw one at a convention I think a few years ago for 400, and I was like, I'm okay.
Yeah.
But now it's up to like what, over 1,000, 1,250,
2,000.
and it's like all these ones are like somewhat pretty much are mint, and it's like, dude, that's a replica. I'm sorry.
$1,300 for ones that have like maybe small hairline cracks on the arms. Like it's that out of control. I wouldn't touch that set, or I wouldn't touch that like figure with a 10,000-foot long pole. And the fakes are getting really good.
I'm just saying, like you get a fake print one, you just crack the torso slightly, you no one would ever know.
Yeah, it's because the reason why they can fake it is they take like a OG Boba Fett body and then they just do the prints on there. Like you can't make fakes of, let's say, like the Phase 2 Rex figure.
Yeah.
Like that's impossible really to make a really good fake because you have to completely print the whole torso, helmet mold and stuff like that. But all they do is take the OG helmets from the Boba Fett figure, take the OG torso, print on it with 3D printing, and then there you go.
It's insane. Bob, have you ever seen this fig, Bob?
Which one? Where you
This is the original Cloud City Boba Fett, right? So this is like, was this the first set to have torso or leg printing and arm printing on the sides? So this came in a Cloud City set in 2003, and it's now going for used 6 months current is $1,900.
Yeah, I told you it's $2,000 if it's like vintage.
That's insane, brand new.
And that's just for the fig.
That is just for the minifigure, and it came in
Holy crap.
The original Cloud City set, which got remade, which we all crapped on, but still is doing well in post-retirement, it looks like.
That's Cloud City stuff.
That minifigure should be $500 tops. I think it's so vastly overrated. That figure is $500 tops, in my opinion.
It really is. It's just so hyped up, but like, it's definitely not my favorite Boba Fett. I'll tell you that much. I mean,
why is it getting hyped? Is it because of the show? Like what?
I don't know, man. It's just got like nostalgia. But this is the new one.
Like it's been progressively getting higher and higher. It was happening even before the show.
Wow.
Like this one's way better in my opinion, but this one's just classic. I mean, obviously, if I found one in a bulk bin, I'd probably crap my pants because it's amazing. But I wouldn't pay that much for it. Lando, how's a Lando? Lando's $361 right now.
Ooh, that's not bad.
$825 is the current new. Luke, $625, $1,800 for a new one. Wow, that's
no, that figure is overpriced as well. The only thing exclusive is its legs. Are you gonna tell me you gotta spend $600 for those legs?
That's more than my car payment. Like,
that's crazy. That's insane.
Things you didn't think you'd ever see insane, Bob. But yeah, this is like Oh, you want to see? No, what Mr. Gold's up to? Let's see what Mr. Gold.
$8,000,
This is another one. I feel like I can never buy secondhand, so I'll never know if it's real or not.
8,000.
There's currently one on Bricklink for 3,900 in USA.
Is it sealed?
Mint condition, certificate included, pics available on request, so it must be opened.
8,000 is like the sealed price.
That's insane. I wish they would do another one of these. A Mrs. Gold.
That'd be hilarious. Oh, that'd be awesome.
They should have. We said they should have did that for Series 20. They didn't because they're clowns, but whatever. Lego Group always missing opportunity. But yeah, we crapped on the new Cloud City because it was just like we thought it was overpriced. We thought it was like meh. So
Gold.
right. Well, here's the question, BR. Let's say you're digging
Yes.
through a bulk bin, you find a Cloud City Bobo. Would you sell it?
it would have to be a cash deal in person for me to sell it. I would not sell it online. If I ever did sell it. No, I probably wouldn't sell it right away though. I'd probably hold on to it and look at it on my desk with my other figs.
I mean, do we see any other, things where this would decrease in price?
In the future?
Like,
Yeah.
is the bubble gonna pop in Boba Fett? I would think some.
Oh yeah, it's gonna happen. People are gonna sell off their collectibles and stuff to pay for house payments and gas.
What Star Wars? What year are we on of Star Wars right now? What year is it? 20 with the Lego Group? No,
Yeah, so
20. You're gonna see the 25th anniversary flashback, May the 4th, Star Wars Cloud City Boba Fett GWP. That would.
Well, it's gonna be Cloud City polybag.
What do you think of Darth Revan? I have 2 of those sealed because they were GWPs. And I never.
like 280, I think, like sealed.
Yeah, they're selling on Whatnot for like 300 a pop.
Are you surprised that fig hasn't made its way back into the Star Wars universe?
No, because Star Wars Old Republic's been dead for like 10 years.
Okay, see, that's something I had no idea. Because you got the knowledge right there.
Yeah. I think the figure will probably go up in price when Star Wars, the Old Republic, there's a new game that's coming out. There'll be more revitalized interest in the Old Republic Lego. Those will probably all get bought out, probably.
Well, they're doing a live action TV show.
Yeah.
For Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah, they'll probably do that.
That's gonna be interesting. But all right, let me think. We got a couple minutes left here on this Sunday, July 17th. Thank you all for joining us. Thanks to our special guest, The Life of Lego. Go check him out. Bobby B holding it down. We all know
Thank you,
Bob's
sir.
a fun
I'm just
guy
here
to have
hanging out
on.
with you guys.
I know. We always appreciate having
Hanging
him.
out. Love you, cheap ass.
Cheap ass. It's usually on camera. We had
I
to
didn't
go
know what
pick up-
I didn't know whether to call you by your real name or like your Lego name.
You can call me whatever you want. Just
Call
don't
me.
call me late for dinner.
Oh, ha, ha, ha. UCS Razor Crest? Question mark?
It's my
Coldwater
favorite
says
J.
we think of upcoming UCS Razor Crest.
I heard that sticker, so that's going to have a rant video.
Ooh. Guys, if you think I'm salty when I do some of my videos, you gotta check out Life of Lego. He's salty, but with better concrete facts. I just throw salt out of my mind, just be wiling out. But you actually have evidence to back up your claims sometimes. So
I'll tell you what, Life of Lego. I'm scrolling through your YouTube channel, and you have quite the following. So, congratulations on that, man. You're having some pretty good success there.
Really appreciate it. And it's only because of people like y'all, though, that I appreciate frank and honest opinions in the space.
I'm not gonna lie. I found you out probably a month or 2 months ago when Cheap Ass said, "You gotta check this video out of this guy ragging on land." I said, "Oh, send it over. Let's go." And since then, I was hooked. I went back and watched all the land drama videos and the new ones. When I'm on YouTube, there's a Life of Lego video I do check out. I don't go on YouTube that much anymore, but when you pop up, I do watch it. I saw the Whatnot Gambling one, and it's just
I'm a bit sad that one didn't gain more traction because it's a actual legitimate problem in the community. Like some of them were kind of like just exaggerated for the video, but like that's like a legitimately serious problem in the community right now.
And it's so bad because it's like it's gambling and they're not stopping it. Like if you're buying something just to get an entry into a raffle that might win you something if you get something. I mean,
What's the percentage of buyers on Whatnot are using credit cards and getting into credit card debt because they're buying stuff on Whatnot?
90%. Come on. 90%. I see these people like I see these people with these polybag, like the hidden ones, you know.
Oh yeah,
And they be
dice
paying like
roll.
$80 for like these mystery bags. And they just keep doing it over and over and over and over and over. And I'm like, either some big law lawyers and doctors are in this chat, or it's like
Kids.
credit card debt.
People mortgaging their house.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
it's
mean,
crazy.
let me transfer
Man.
my whatnot balance right now before I forget. Actually,
That's what they should do. They should have that gambling. If you're a gambler, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Yeah, let me, can I put my Discord link in the chat?
oh, absolutely. Send it. Do it to the private chat. It might not come through.
Okay, here. Let me real quick turn on my cam so I can get the link.
Yeah.
I think, yeah,
Absolutely.
I think Whatnot's at risk of getting like banned or fizzling out because of all the problems.
It's just I don't know. I couldn't. I'm not creative enough, or I'm just not comfortable enough to pull up some of those schemes on some of these people. But hey, to the people that do it and buy that stuff, they're no one's making them buy it, but whatever. Whatever. Bobby, have you gone on Whatnot at all? I know they have a lot of pop stuff. That's
Man, hell no. I don't do that.
You don't even.
No.
You never even looked at it once, like just to go. I was
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
watching.
I listen. I have the app,
Yeah.
but I don't listen. I know myself. If I see something I like, I get tempted, and I'm just like, nope, I don't need the temptation.
Dude, if there was electronics auction, Bob would be all over it.
I
Oh,
would.
yeah.
I would, yeah.
There's
and,
the
like,
link for Life of Lego's Discord. Anybody on the Discord app can go check that out.
Yeah, if you are a new potential person to join the Life of Lego Discord, it's full of great news information. Sometimes leaks drop faster on there than you'll see on YouTube. A lot of people buy and sell. You can get maybe just a buddy to talk to, or have some Lego investing tips brought up. So it's a great place for discussion. We encourage free thought in there. Nobody's a snowflake and is going to get triggered at you. They do. We'll talk it out, So if you are new to seeing my content or Discord community, then be sure to check it out. There's a lot of awesome people. There's A-Falls, there's T-Falls, there's Grandpa Falls in there, I think. So it's a pretty diverse crowd.
And if you're not on Discord and you are interested in that stuff, I know Coldwater runs a Lego investing group on Facebook. So if you're on the Facebook and you're not on the Discord, but you're still looking for something, you don't want to make a Discord, go check out Coldwater. Big fan of the show, big supporter of the show. Coldwater Bricks in the house. Let me see. I think that's about it. It's 8:04. Thank you all for hanging out with us tonight. Thanks to our special guest, Life of Lego, as well as Bobby B. Always a great time on the show. We are going to shut this down. We'll be back next week, as always. And yeah, everybody, any closing remarks y'all want to say?
I would just say
Everybody. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I would just say thank you for the opportunity for having me on the show, and I really appreciate it. And you guys are awesome people, down to earth, and look forward to continuing to talk to y'all and hopefully become like good friends with y'all.
Absolutely, we'll definitely have you on.
It's nice meeting you.
You are on Instagram and all that. I gotta go follow you now on Insta if you are.
Yeah.
Life of I don't do Twitter. Life of Lego follow. Boom.
You don't tweet?
I do not do Twitter. I have a PR Twitter. It's just it updates my YouTube whenever I post a video. But that's about it. Cheap ass closing remarks. Go ahead, buddy.
Everybody have a wonderful week. Be nice to each other. Don't forget, pass it along. And that's about it.
Bobby?
Don't forget to buy your Lego, folks.
Buy it.
Don't forget to buy your Lego.
That's my
The price goes up. Have a great week, guys. Thank you all for all the support. Talk to you later.
See you.
Bye, everybody.